Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Holy crap, everybody. MOTU news just will not stop. I love it. New details have surfaced from a viewer of the channel, which kind of blew my mind, and I really wanted to go over exactly what was revealed today, just a few hours ago. This is just nuts. Guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you always know when new episodes are posted. Guys, let's take a deep dive into exactly what was revealed a few hours ago by none other than ZexisStryfe. Let's have a look. Guys, some interesting developments have happened in the last few hours, which have really kind of blown things open in terms of my understanding of what's going on with these new leaks that are being announced all over the place. A good friend of the channel, Matt Hatter, has talked about this. Our good friends over at Toy Habits have talked about this. And now we actually got a direct message from someone who can really shed some light on what's been going on lately. So, as you guys know, I posted a brand new video a few hours ago titled MOTU Origins TMNT Crossover Action Figures, and this seems to be a huge topic right now in the Master Universe community. So much so that after I posted this video, multiple people have given their take on what's going on, and it's been great. Talked about their love of both different franchises and can't wait if it's actually going to happen. One of those comments, though, really stood out. Who is possibly the originator of the rumors, or should we say leaks? ZexisStryfe has of course been mentioned on adultcollector.org as being one of the sources for this leak, and apparently he's commented on my video and has gone on to clarify exactly what's going on with Wave 15, 16, and the TMNT Cross He-Man upcoming figures in 2024. ZexisStryfe goes on to say that he can actually confirm a few things. Wave 15 is apparently a Mer-Man reissue. That's going to be fun. We've been stuck with this version of Mer-Man for a while, and although he's a really cool design, a lot of people, I guess, did not feel that this was their version of Mer-Man. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people have been looking for the original version of Mer-Man, which is, of course, a lot of people's vintage version. A lot of people at the time missed out on this because of distribution issues from Walmart, who had exclusive. Zexis goes on to say that Filmation He-Man and Filmation Beast-Man will round out this particular pack out. This is amazing, considering the fact that we had already received a version of Filmation He-Man in the 40th anniversary He-Man collection. I did order the set myself, and I have to say that he looks a lot better in person rather than these glamour shots that were presented on Mattel Creations. But he's a wonderful addition to the line, and I really do like the simplified look that he has for the Filmation cartoon aesthetic. He probably will not come on the replaceable backing card, which was a huge bonus for collectors, and actually have a clean backing card for the first time ever officially for Master Universe He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. It's amazing. And of course, I'm pretty sure that this particular He-Man will be double packed. Then there's Beast-Man, Filmation style. Here is the version that was released a number of years ago by Super 7, and I imagine Beast-Man will look more or less like this, possibly with a brand new sculpt, as this one I believe was originally done by the Four Horsemen. He does look amazing though, as he really does capture that Filmation style. One of the biggest criticisms for Super 7 was this super shiny plastic that they were using at the time. I don't know what was going on with their manufacturing at the time, but this was a real sticking point for many fans, as the shininess really did glare on people's shelves. It was kind of distracting. Zexis continues by saying Wave 16 will be a She-Ra reissue. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I vividly remember when She-Ra started hitting the pegs at Walmart, it was almost impossible to find. I found her once in the wild, and then it was almost impossible to find her again. People were literally scouring Walmarts to try and find She-Ra. As far as I could tell, I was finding every other figure in that wave except for She-Ra. For anybody who's a completionist, this is going to be interesting because the new for 21 badging will probably be removed and be replaced with a new for 24 badging, which will be very interesting. But aside from that, what I've been really hoping is that they would eventually release the PowerCon Princess of Power edition, which was a PowerCon exclusive and only available at that convention. This version of She-Ra featured rooted hair, much like the original figure back in the 80s. That's not all. The backing card is actually replaceable and features a wonderful fold-out card which has incredible artwork, which features Hordak, the Evil Horde, Catra, Mantana, Grizzlor, and on the other end, the Crystal Castle, Bow, Cowl, and Glimmer. And if you look very, very carefully, you can even see Luki right there trying to hide so that you can play that wonderful hide-and-seek game that he plays. Flipping this card over showcases his other feature, which is an entire mini-comic, but spread out in this incredible layout, depicting the untold story of Adora, Adam, and their destiny to become He-Man and She-Ra. This is my biggest wish for my release of She-Ra, as many fans would agree that this version of She-Ra is a much better look compared to her static plastic hair. And trying to get the PowerCon version is nearly impossible right now, as prices have just absolutely skyrocketed for this figure. Wave 16 will also include a Filmation version of Skeletor and a Filmation version of Man-at-Arms. This is so great. The Super 7 version of Man-at-Arms is one of the best figures that was released in that line. I love the facial sculpt on this, and the shiny plastic, which is on most of his body, is actually covered by the armor pieces that he's included with. He's also included with a Filmation-style mace, as well as his holo projector, which was featured in the Filmation cartoon. Then there's Filmation-style Skeletor, which obviously is a must-have for the series. He looks great here with his signature Havoc staff, along with his version of the Power Sword, which is a full Power Sword, not cut in half, and he does have that wonderful Filmation look, looking exactly like he did, with his signature boots, no claws. Zexis then went on to confirm that there will be a He-Man crossover with TMNT, and gave amazing details to that, but I'm going to cover that on the next video. Wow guys, that was enlightening. ZexisStryfe actually commented on my video about the TMNT He-Man crossover and clarified a whole bunch of different details that were not available in the adultcollector.org post. And I find it absolutely fascinating that we're going to get a whole bunch of new Filmation style figures in the line, starting with, of course, He-Man, then moving on to Skeletor, Beastman, and Man-at-Arms. Holy crap. Basically wave 1 of the original line in Filmation style. We have seen these figures before from Super 7, but there's never been an official Mattel version, and this is going to be absolutely huge for collectors. I know a lot of people have been asking me time and time again if we're ever going to get a Filmation style version for Origins or Masterverse, and now it seems like we're one step closer to that being released in 2024. There's also the news about the She-Ra release as well as the Mer-Man re-release. Mer-Man is a bit of an interesting choice. I believe it has something to do with the fact that very few Mer-Men actually got out through Walmart, who had the exclusivity at the time. And She-Ra has been since re-released, but it's my hope, as I said in the video, that we get the PowerCon edition with the rooted hair, a much better version in my opinion. I think a lot of people will be trying their best to get their hands on She-Ra. She will be a very, very sought after figure if she's released in that version. Then, Stryfe went on to clarify more details about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with He-Man, and I'm going to cover that in my next video. Guys, what are your thoughts on the clarification we got from ZexisStryfe about waves 15 and 16 for these leaks, but more appropriately, rumors, at least for now? Do you guys believe that these are actually leaks, or are they rumors until something is actually announced by Mattel proper? Or are you really, really, really hoping that these are actually leaks and that we'll actually see Filmation-style Master of the Universe Origins figures in 2024, along with the possibility of getting the PowerCon edition of She-Ra with the rooted hair, the much better looking edition in my opinion. Guys, please leave those comments in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out, and if you're in the position to help out the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everyone. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.